Without doubt, the best thing about my job is being able to talk to lots of different people from all around the world. It's incredible. So we can say without doubt to introduce an opinion or an idea when we're saying that we cannot question this opinion. It's completely true and it's clear to see. So for me, it is without doubt the best thing about my job, talking to other people, I mean. So it's 11:22. I've had a busy morning, 4 hours of lessons back to back. Back to back means one lesson straight after the next. In my job, I get a 10-minute break between each class, but in reality, after sending notes, making notes, it becomes about 3 or 4 minutes. So just long enough to sneak off to the toilet. Sneak is a verb. I'm not actually sneaking. To sneak means to do something quietly. It's just part of an expression, to sneak off or to pop off. It suggests that I'm doing it quickly. So usually I only have time to pop off to the toilet, make a drink, etc. But I've just got a little break now for an hour, so it seems like the perfect opportunity to make today's vlog. And actually, this sometimes happens with students, but one of the main things I teach is Conversational English, which are general English lessons themed around different topics, to try to give a student the opportunity to practice speaking about a different topic. And my job, of course, as the teacher, is to teach additional relevant vocabulary that would be useful when talking about that topic. And it sometimes happens that students will randomly select the same topic to speak about. So I've had 4 classes this morning so far, and 3 of the 4 students all chose independently, by themselves, independently, to talk about the environment. So I thought I'd make this video today to talk a little about the environment. It's obviously a very complex topic to discuss, and when I say the environment, I'm talking specifically about climate change and other issues that we have with pollution as a noun. Pollution is the process, basically. That would be a verb. The pollution means when we create toxins or chemicals which are bad for our environment, and that's what happens when we drive a car, fly an aeroplane, etc. Pollution, create carbon dioxide. So it's been an interesting morning. I've had lots of interesting conversations with lots of interesting people. But my thought that I have after discussing the environment with lots of people is that it just leaves me feeling very frustrated. I'm somebody that cares about the environment. I think about the environment. I think about my actions on the environment. Could I do better? Yes. Could I drive a car which is better for the environment? Yes. Could I walk or bike somewhere instead of taking a car? Yes. So I'm not perfect, so I'm putting myself out to be judged like always, and that's not the purpose of this video. But the one thing that I have observed, that's twice I've said the word have in a strange way this morning, I don't know why, but the one thing which I have observed, and if we observe something it means to see it or to notice it, then it would be that most people share the same opinion, that we do have a problem on the planet, and that we have to do something to solve or to tackle, the 2 verbs that we would use to solve a problem or to tackle a problem or an issue. We do have to solve and tackle these issues. Now, one very common misconception, and misconception is a noun. It means when people have an incorrect opinion because they don't understand the information correctly, or they just have a different opinion because they don't understand at all. Or maybe, the truth is not clear, so it could be accidental misconception. But there is a misconception that people don't care about the environment. And that's definitely not true. In my experience, being able to speak to lots of different people, I can tell you that people do care about the environment. So that's an extremely positive thing to know. But the other thing which is clear is that caring about the environment and knowing about the issues that we have connected to the environment is not going to be enough to solve the issues. We all need to work together as a collective effort, and that's obviously collective effort in this case would be a noun. A collective effort means when more than one group of people or more than one person work together with another group of people in order to achieve the desired result. So in this case, a collective effort would mean all humans, not just governments telling large corporations and industries what they should do, but individuals need to work together. We need to discuss the issues. I think we can all agree that global warming, the process of Earth heating up, polluting the oceans and the rivers and the water, putting, our waste into the oceans is a terrible thing. And we need to change something. But again, it's going to need this collective effort in order for that to happen. We all need to pull together, which is a phrasal verb. To pull together means to work together, to pull together in the same direction so that we can make changes happen. And my feeling of positivity when I understand that everybody knows about the issues and wants to change them is kind of dampened. If we dampen something, it means that we reduce its kind of significance or its importance. My feeling of optimism is dampened, stay with me, quite complex English, is dampened by the realization that basically there's just not enough appetite for change. Let me explain that sentence. An appetite for change. Well, an appetite is a noun. We all have an appetite. This is what makes us decide to eat something. So basically when we feel hungry, this is our appetite speaking to us, saying, feed me, I'm hungry. And in order to affect big changes, to make big changes, then we need to have an appetite for this. We need to have a hunger for change, an appetite for change. And I just don't see that at the moment. So that's disappointing, and that makes me feel pessimistic about the future of the issues that we need to solve on planet Earth. Of course, I could make a much longer video talking about these issues in more details, but I'm not qualified to do that. What I wanted to do was ask if any of you are qualified. So I don't know you. You could be anybody. You could be a physicist. You could be a pilot. You could be anything. But one of you watching this may be a scientist that could maybe put forward. Phrasal verb to put forward means to suggest, some ideas. There are many smart people trying to solve the problems, and you may be some of them. So if you're a smart person trying to solve the problems of the planet and the environment, and you're also watching my vlog, which would be cool because you want to improve your English, then please leave a comment. And even if you're not qualified, if you're just another idiot like me, talking about things that we don't really understand in a constructive way to try to make a positive change, then please leave a comment below and let me know what your views are on the environment. Are you optimistic? A word I used earlier. This is an adjective which means that you have a positive look about the future, a positive outlook about the future. Or are you pessimistic? This is another adjective which is the opposite. This means that you have a negative opinion about the future. So yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know if you're optimistic or pessimistic about whether or not we as a species, noun, humans are a species of animal. Let me know if you think we're going to resolve the issues that we are facing on planet Earth. Of course, we face, same spelling as our face. We face difficult problems and challenges as a verb. So there we go. I think that's all I wanted to say today. Have a great day. Of course, it's Monday, so happy Monday to you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye.